Yaw, thank you very much for making time to speak to us. Yaw Ampofo Ankrah. Please unmute your mic.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Great, I can hear you. Always good to hear your voice on the subject that you are so consummate about. Now, we have very limited time. If you had to go for the jugular, would you say you are happy with what we appear to be doing to turn things around after the AFCON fiasco?
Thanks, Samson, and greetings to Sadiq and Henry. I don't think we've done anything yet. I think what we're seeing now with the demonstrations is just an outlet for people to show their displeasure and to express their anger, their frustrations, which I think is actually healthy. It's actually good. I'm quite taken aback when people are opposed to football fans showing their feelings, because these are the same people who show their feelings to support our national teams, to pray for our national teams, to travel all around the world. So if they're not happy, let us allow them to vent. And I think for the media, we have a responsibility to let Ghanaians know what is going on and let Ghanaians, believe that we're there for them, to fight for them, and also not serve our interests. I think if you look at the GFA in the most recent times, the communications department, media, Ibrahim Sani, Randy Abe, the current president is a media person, Ketu Kriku, the team manager now is a media person, Aminu Shado. It tells you that the media has a bigger responsibility to play than ever before. So people are relying on us to tell them the truth, to do the right thing, and to put pressure where pressure must be applied so that things change. So for me, I think we need to do even more. Maybe not just demonstrate, but, as we went to Parliament, I wasn't part of the demonstration as a convener, but I supported the demonstration in the fact that people must be allowed to express themselves. Let us not assume that because, people are silent, all is well. And now that we've seen how there's anger in the streets, there's bitterness, there's a lot of displeasure, the FA would address this issue and not try to dismiss it as a minority of few people who have nothing better to do.
Sadiq says we must halt this now. How can that be done? Do you see any signs that we are ready to do this and to not embarrass ourselves internationally like this again?
Well, halting. Ketu Kriku is there as the president of the FA. He was duly elected, unopposed, about 4 months ago. He had 97% of the votes, I think there was one abstention and one against. So very, very popular, leader by the football people, the people who put them there. So if the people who put him there are happy.
Did I lose you? All right. Just some 30 seconds each, and please forgive us really about the time. But Nathaniel Ato and his team, I really wanted to hear Fantio here. I've listened to you guys. Yes, so, yeah.
Well, I think from where Henry explains the processes that the budget goes through, we are finding the root cause of the overblown budgets and how we arrive at these figures. We have a law that governs sports in Ghana, which is the Sports Act, 2016 Act 934, that says the GFA and all sporting federations must submit their budget to the National Sports Authority and not the Ministry of Youth and Sports. This has been included and provided for in the Commission of Inquiry results. Why do we still send the budget? Only the Football Association prepares their budget and send to the ministry instead of the National Sports Authority, where it is supposed to be probed. We need to stop the breach of the law. No sports minister should be taking the budget of the FA, going behind the NSA, which is the body mandated to accept or receive submission of budgetary report.
But you are seeking that there should be some sort of a probing into this.
There should be a probing because we need to see the actual details of the Qatar 2022 World Cup
that's fair.
And the 2023 AFCON and how management committee members were paid $100,000 each for spending 12 days with the team when your National League winner gets only $30,000. It doesn't help grow the game. The FA themselves know that this practice is what has been helping decline further. Individuals are becoming richer in football, and the clubs, the youth development, the national team. When Henry says that they were very upbeat going into the tournament, that is a manufacture of a theory to defeat science, because the graph is very patent. You see the decline over the years. So there was no surprises in Ivory Coast.
Yeah, Henry, Ghanaians are very, very disappointed. Just too disappointed.
I am one of them. Yeah, I mean, I can't sit here and say all is well. You need to be honest enough. You need to be truthful. You should see the mood of the players when we exited the competition. I was with them. I spent days with them, came to Ghana with them. Some of them needed to be spoken to, in the dressing room. I personally had to bring some of them up, after we exited a competition.
I listened to Dede and his apology. Yeah. You could tell that his spirit was so down. Yeah. And yet we were so uncharitable to them, right?
Yeah, after the tournament. I mean, but it's normal. It is what it is. We've always called on Ghanaians to support the team. My only disappointment is the personal attacks on some of them. But once we always call on the people of Ghana to support the team. When things don't go well, you expect the people of Ghana to speak. And it's as simple as ABC.
Okay. We've run out of time, like I said. Yeah, but you can give us some 30 seconds. Bullets, what should happen immediately?
Oh, Samson, I think, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
We need to unite. You see, regardless of what happens, regardless of my position, Henry's position, anybody else's position, we cannot go in a different direction as far as bringing Ghana football back. So we need to sit together and agree that this is the path we must take. There needs to be reconciliation. There needs to be concessions. There needs to be concessions on the part of the GFA so that we can have a conversation that is devoid of factions. You're on this side, you're against us. If we do that, we can never come to consensus to agree. But for me, the most important thing is for the FA to admit that something is wrong. All right. We agree, and we're ready to move forward in this direction.
All right. So I've got many messages. People continue to pour out their disappointment. Some say, and why was the minister even kept? He should have been sacked. The GFA has to be dissolved again. We have to go through another normalization process. I was in I chaired one of the committees, the disciplinary committee, to normalize the GFA after the famous number 12. Yeah, so thank you so very much, Henry and Sadiq. Thank you so very much. I hope that, I suppose you guys can extend this on Nathaniel's show this afternoon so that we can benefit fully from the discussion. I'm Samson Ladia Yanini. This has been News File.